Hello for everyone. Today I'm going to talk about confidence interval. Confidence intervals are used in statistics to estimate population parameters. Instead of giving one exact number, we give a range of values. This approach is more realistic and is widely used in business statistics. For example, a company wants to know average waiting time for customers and give a range instead of one number. A point estimate is a single value used to estimate a population parameter. For the population mean, the best point estimate is that sample mean. However, a point estimate is not very reliable. The chance that the point estimate is exactly equal to the true mean is very small. For example, if the average score of student is 75, the real average may be 73 or 77. An interval estimate gives a range of possible values for parameter. This interval has a left endpoint and right endpoint. We expect the true population means to be inside the interval. Because of this, interval estimates are more useful than point estimates. For example, instead of saying the mean is 75, we say it's between 72 and 78. The level of confidence shows how confident we are that the interval contains the true mean. Common confidence levels are 90%, 95, and 99. This most common level used in statistics is 95. A higher confidence level means a wider interval. For example, with 95 confidence, about 95 out of 1000 intervals contains the true mean. The margin of error shows the maximum possible difference between the sample mean and the population mean. It depends on the confidence level and the sample size. A higher confidence level gives a large margin of error. A large sample size reduces the margin of error. For example, if the margin of error is plus 3, the mean 75 becomes the interval from 72 to 78. When the sample size is 30 or more, we use the normal distribution. In this case, we can use the sample standard deviation instead of the population standard deviation. The z-score depends on the confidence level. This method works because of the central limit theorem. For example, a survey of 100 customers use the normal distribution. When the sample size is less than 30 and the population standard deviation is unknown, we use the t-distribution. The t-distribution depends on degree of freedom, which is n-1. It has heavier tails and the normal distribution. As the sample size increases, the t-distribution becomes closer to the normal distribution. For example, testing 50 workers, productivity requires a t-distribution. Population properties represent the probability of success. The point estimate for the proportion is called p-hat. We can construct a confidence interval for the proportion using the normal distribution. This method is often used in survey and option polls. For example, a poll estimates the percentage of people who candidate. Sample size determination. Sample size is very important in statistics. A smaller margin of error requires a larger sample size. A higher confidence level also needs more observation. This is important in business research and decision making. For example, national surveys use thousands of people to be accurate. In conclusion, confidence intervals are very important statistics. They give more information than point estimate. They help us make better decisions using data. Confidence intervals are widely used in business and scientific research. For example, companies use them to analyze sales, quality, and customer satisfaction. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.